It has been a little while since I have recorded. Lots has gone on in our life since then. I have to go back to double check, but I think the last video I posted was our Boundary Waters trip in August. I'll have to double check that. So I guess in order to recap what all's been going on, I'm going to put in a little video montage right here. We are in Williamsville, Illinois today, visiting some friends who have just recently moved here, and there is a festival in town.
Climbing or running on top of the straw bales, have fun and create.
It's not cheating, it works.
Way to go, Gabe! Cheating! Going for a little ride? On the four-wheeler tonight. We have another adventure coming up. But it's not quite like our other adventures. We've got 4 canoes following behind us. I told Kurt that it is going to look awfully funny pulling into Ely, Minnesota in December when they've got a foot of snow on the ground with our 4 canoes.
Got our skis and poles, and we're ready to ski.
Yeah, look at that. I can't believe he hasn't crashed.
Oh, like, he will.
I know. Can you imagine how hard frozen wood is on a woodpecker's head? Regular wood would be hard enough.
We are sitting down to breakfast, and I don't know if you can see that. That is some snow falling. Snow? Yeah, the North Woods are beckoning you. Come to me, come to me.
Hallmark.
You guys have done amazing for just
So, welcome everyone. It is just joyful to have you all here tonight.
Well, that's what I thought.
As you can see, that is just a quick wrap up of our lives, basically from October to February. Things have just been a whirlwind for us, and I have an entire blog that I wrote about how we ended up moving to Ely, Minnesota and why. And so if you are interested in that, I will drop the link in the comments down below. Living in Minnesota has brought huge changes for us. You would think Illinois is the Midwest, but Minnesota is definitely north, and not only did we move north to Minnesota, but we moved to like the northern part of Minnesota. So we are very close to the Canadian border, and that has made, you know, a huge difference in our lives just in climate. A lot of people have asked, how do we adapt to like the winters? And basically we just did. We didn't have a choice. We dress for it. We've just tried to totally embrace everything about the winter culture, which has been actually a lot of fun since we've been here. Had a lot of neat firsts for us. We got to go out into the forest, out into the woods, and cut down our first Christmas tree. You saw pictures of that happening. The kids have joined a youth ski league. Cross-country skiing is huge up here, and so they got to join that, and they did that through the months of January and February. Learned a lot about cross-country skiing, and so my husband and I, Kurt, also got some skis. Well, he got some skis. I've borrowed some, and so we got to learn that a little bit. I'm not so good at it, but my husband does a really good job. Basically, we have embraced everything outdoors. We've gone snowshoeing, which is my personal favorite. It's just hiking in the snow. The Winter Festival, which you saw pictures of, that was so cool. So they collect the snow in the city park, and artists come from all over, and they make these snow sculptures, and they were so cool. One of them was that log cabin, and you could actually go up and sit on the couch, and they had like a fireplace and stuff on the other side, and it looked really neat. One of the absolute coolest parts is there is an annual dog sledding race. I think that's what you said, a dog sledding race. We always say sled dog race, but I think it's a dog sledding race here every year. And so we, as soon as we got out of church on the Sunday of the race, we headed over to the finish line so that we could watch some of the finishers come through. So cool that we live in a town where there is dog sledding. Future of my channel. I have a couple of goals for myself that I have set. Hiking and backpacking goals. I also have just like some activity level goals. I am wanting to do the Ely Half Marathon. Up here we have a half marathon that includes a like portaging division, and so for the half marathon or the full, they carry a canoe. I'm not going to do that. but they will carry a canoe for a half marathon, which I think is just insane, or the full marathon even. I think we're the only race in the world that does that. I'm not going to do that. There is a part of me that is considering doing like the relay. You get a 6-man team and you do the half marathon relay, and I think you end up carrying the canoe for just over a 5K. That I'm considering. But if I don't do that, if we can't get enough people to do like a 6-man team, then I am going to, I'm training right now to do the half marathon. I haven't done a half marathon since 2014, and I'm ready to get back into that. I'm very excited about that. If you have any questions about where we're living now, if you have any questions about like our move, anything, go ahead and just drop them down in the comments below. Happy to answer those for you. If there's enough questions or whatever, or interest, I can just make a whole video on that. But like I said, I think the blog will explain our move enough for most people if you're interested. I am hoping to get some videos up of like some of our Boundary Waters trips, or just even here in the Superior National Forest. So out, you can't see it, but there's a window right here, and outside that window is the Superior National Forest, and I don't remember how big it is. It's huge, 1,000,000 acres or something, and tons of lakes that we can go to. And so if you're interested in that kind of thing, I'm going to post videos of our trips that we do, paddling into there and into the Boundary Waters, and then also hiking. There's a lot of hiking in this area, and I will post some of our hikes. I have a faraway dream of hiking the Superior hiking trail, and so I'm hoping to do just a little bitty section. It's about 1.5 hours, 2 hours from here, depending on where we go to catch it, but so it's not very far, the Superior hiking trail isn't, and so I'm really hoping to get to do that. I want to thank everybody for watching, and if you have ever wanted to come up to this area and you are curious about something, just let me know that. I can do a quick video on it, or I can just shoot you a quick text. I am not exactly the greatest vlogger. I just like getting our memories into video form, and then I can watch it over and over and over, and I enjoy that part of it. I love the bee footage. I love just taking footage and putting it all together. I don't like the one-on-one talking here. I tried to get my husband to do this with me, and he's not feeling good today, so he opted out. And now that I have rambled for way longer than I ever should, I'm going to end the video now. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.